Dear students, now we will see the second practical. The title of this practical is Trace the path of flue gases and water stream circuit of the boiler. It means that how the flue gases flow in the boiler and how the steam is circulated in the boiler. We have to study that the importance, that is practical significance. Boilers are widely used in various applications in industry such as thermal power plants, dairy, sugar industry, rubber industry, textile industry, etc. To operate boilers, it is necessary to locate path of steam and gases. The program outcomes POs are PO2 discipline knowledge, any mechanical engineering knowledge to solve the broad based mechanical engineering related problems. PO3 experiments and practices, plan to perform experiments and practices to use the results to solve broad based mechanical engineering related problems. PO6 environment and sustainability, apply mechanical engineering solutions also for sustainable development practices in societal and environmental contexts. Relevant course outcomes, we have to use relevant steam boilers. Practical outcome, trace the path of flue gases and water stream circuit of the boiler. Minimum theoretical background, boiler, which are also known as steam generators, has main components like furnace or combustion chamber, drum or storing steam and water, heating tubes, economizers, superheaters. Coal or oil is main fuel which is burned to heat the water. Gases are sent to atmosphere using chimney. Now here we can see a Babcock and Wilcox boiler. It is the schematic diagram of Babcock and Wilcox boiler for study purpose. Now here we can see it consists of, first of all, it consists of a combustion chamber. Below it there is the grate. Grate is the structure like net on which fuel is burnt, and below it there is a ash pit. When coal gets burned, it converts into ash and ash is collected over it. Now the heat produced or the flue gases produced in the furnace are circulated through baffles on the water tubes. There is uptake header, downtake header. After here it is water tube boiler, as water flows in the tubes and outside flue gases are circulated. Now after from uptake header, the steam will be raised upward. There is we get the storing drum for the steam. The lower portion of the drum will consist of water and upper portion will be consist of steam. This steam can be take out through safety valve from the drum. Now we will see the actual model of this Babcock and Wilcox boiler.
Practical number 2. Trace the path of flue gases and water steam circuit of the boiler. So this is the model of Babcock and Wilcox boiler. In this boiler there are various components. First component, that is stop valve. It is just like the pressure cooker vessel. If we have to eject the steam from this, we will open this valve, and if you have to stop, we can stop this. Now next, second is the safety valve. Safety valve is for the purpose of safety. When the pressure of the steam in the boiler exceeds the limit, then it will open due to the spring pressure, and we can afterwards it will close automatically. Third, that is manhole. Manhole is here. Manhole, that is purpose for maintenance. A person can enter inside the boiler for the maintenance of the maintenance issues of the boiler. Fourth, steam gauge. Here we will get the steam pressure through this gauge. Water gauge indicator. This is fifth number. We will get the level of water inside the boiler. Afterwards, here it is the feed check valve. It will represent the feed of the water entering inside it. Now, air regulator door. This is 7 number air regulator door. We can regulate the flow of air. Flow of cough and mud hole. It is 8 number. Here we can remove the sediments in the water from this cough. Damper is used for regulating the air, flow of the air. Now chimney is here. The flue gases flow through the atmosphere through chimney. Then next is trolley. Here we put the fuel, that is coal or oil fuel. We get the flue gases will flow over here. Here are baffles. The flue gases path will from here combustion chamber to connective tubes to the damper, and it will move outwards. Here there are water tubes. The water will get heated. It will be carried to the boiler. Then it will move towards the superheater. In superheater, the steam will be get superheated, and it will be moved to the steam. Steam can be removed from this valve, that is steam stop valve, and it will be given to the turbine.
The next boiler is Lamont boiler. Here in this boiler there are the components like ash pan. Over it we burn the fuel on the fire grate. There is a combustion chamber. There is also a circulating pump. Here the storage of water and steam is done in the storage and separated drum. Now there will be the feed water pump also, which water will be feeded. Now here it is the water tube boiler. That is, water flows inside the tubes and flue gases are surrounding these tubes. After that there is also a preheater. There is blower fan is used and chimney. Now how here the working of this boiler takes place, let's see. First of all, the feed water from drum is given to the evaporator, that is water tubes from storage to evaporator drum. Then this water is heated due to the flue gases generated in the combustion chamber. Now this hot water is given to the storage drum. The steam gets accumulated upside the storage drum, which is provided to the superheater, and this steam gets superheated, and again this steam is provided to the main steam, that is to the turbine. Now here, with the help of these hot gases which are released to atmosphere, before releasing it to the atmosphere we utilize their energy. So we used economizer in this boiler. Now the feed water which we have to give to the evaporator is first heated with the help of these hot gases. This is given to, this feed water is given to economizer, it gets heated, and hot water is provided to the storage drum and then to the evaporator. So fuel economy can be very much sustained by using economizer. After that, air preheater is used. Here air preheater, function of air preheater is that the air which is given to the combustion chamber is heated before it is provided to the combustion chamber, so that the combustion will take place completely and in efficient way. And after that this air, the atmospheric air, is blown in the air preheater through the blower fan, and this air is passing through a pipe, and surrounding it there are the flue gases, hot flue gases. It absorbs the heat from flue gases, and this hot air is given to the combustion chamber, and after all finally the flue gases are released through the chimney from the boiler. Now we have the observations and calculations. First column is boiler, Babcock and Wilcox boiler, the boiler which studied the first. Second column is serial number. Third column, components in sequence through which steam is generated. Next, serial number, components in sequence through which gases pass. Now first, see here, first is water tubes. The steam is generated in water tubes first. Flue gases are generated in combustion chamber. Then this steam flows in water drum through water tubes. These flue gases goes around the convective tubes. Then this steam accumulated in the drum is given to the superheater. Now these flue gases which surrounds the convective tubes goes to the damper. At last the steam is taken out from the steam stop valve. At last these flue gases are removed through stack through the chimney. Now next boiler, that is Lamont boiler. First of all, steam is generated in storage drum. Then flue gases are also generated in combustion chamber. Then we circulate this steam through economizer. Then flue gases surrounds the convective tubes. After that, we provide this hot water to evaporator. Again, we surrounds after convective tubes, these hot gases surrounds the air preheater. Next, after evaporator, this steam is passed through superheater and it gets superheated. Last, the flue gases are released into the atmosphere through the chimney. Results: we came to know about to trace the path of flue gases and water steam circuit of the boiler. Interpretation of result: we came to know to locate path of steam and gases. Conclusion: here we successfully completed study of Babcock and Wilcox boiler and Lamont boiler. Thank you.